Hello everyone, I'm Greg Look, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 381 of, no, 384, sorry, I believe, yes, 384 of Factorio with the C-Block mod, where we're trying to improve our cover production, and between episodes I just, well, set this extra line up, and we are pretty close to having 8 full belts now. This, of course, could be better, but I don't care enough to do anything more, especially since we don't have any trains in queue. Maybe we're getting one now? No. And we actually are starting to store up some copper here. So I'm pretty positive about this now. Hopefully we won't have any trouble here anymore, but who knows. So we're probably still gonna run around and try and solve bottlenecks. But I don't think there's as many of them anymore. Well, obviously since we removed one, then there should be one less. So BECs are producing, and they're actually backed up. Holy Christ. Who would have thought? I think we should go down there anyway, but maybe not to BEC, but to electronic circuits. Wait, these are backed up now as well? What? Awesome. I think that's because we're not using them somewhere because of another bottleneck, but we'll see. What are we making here? Wood? That's not very relevant, unless we have this train waiting for phenolic boards, and we don't have enough of those. So you are going to advanced circuits. You're going to modules. We need more phenolic boards then. Silver is fine for now, until we see that we need more, which we do, but yeah, you know. Transistor. Here we have bottlenecks. Silver. So we do need more silver. Okay, let's go. Well, let's go home first, unless we have some stuff we need to remove from here. But I do think I cleaned most stuff up. So we don't have some full chests anywhere? No. So let's go home first and restock. I think I sent the train home as well. Yes. And then we'll go to the module base and grab some more modules, hopefully. I don't think there's anyone there, but... can we help that along? Band circuits? Sure. Insulated wire? Sure. That should be everything we need. Whoops, I went too far. Anything else we should get rid of? I guess red belt as always. Do we really have everything? I guess I've just been home recently. Okay. Should we send the train anywhere? Maybe to Silver, because we might have to scale this up. So let's do that. Did I actually send it? Yes. Just doing a little cleanup here. Okay. Those are clean. Good. How come we are still not making more stuff? Because of crystals. So how come that is not running? Oh well. Let's focus on one thing at a time. But I do want to focus on crystals before we do silver, I think. Because I would have thought that crystals were actually being produced, but it seemed pretty stale. So we might just have a stupid problem. Or it might just be that we are out of lubricant or mineral oil or whatever you use to clean your milling drums. So we needed blue polished crystals. We have plenty of those. Are we just not requesting those? So we have shards, shards, shard, full crystal, full crystal, full crystal. Have we pasted a blueprint on top of this? So we removed our requests? Even if we didn't, why are we not keeping production up? Should be able to get rid of those. I would think. Yeah. We're allowed to insert if we have more than 10,000. And we do not have more than 10,000. I don't think. No, we just have plenty of reds as well. Okay. Well, those limits might not be the best, but if we were actually just requesting everything we should, then it should be a lot better. What order are we doing these in? Green, harmonic, red, and blue. Harmonic, splinter. And just you wait a little bit longer, please. Do we have all of the splinters and shards and stuff that we need here? We do not have any more of the bigger ones, neither shards nor the full crystals. We have more here, but this seems stale as well. And that's probably because of alienated meat. And meat is just slow. Unless it has stopped entirely, but no, we have some robots coming. We still have too many gaseous puffers. No, we're actually out of our stock of those. We only have 80 left. We had 30,000 at some point. So we need to scale up our gaseous puffer farming if we want to be able to make more meat. But on the other hand, I think If we just send these, it's going to last us a while. If we have 3,200 of those, that becomes 3,200 blue, for example. And let's just say that half of those are put into these, so we have 1,600 harmonic and 1,600 blue. That can make 1,600 of these, as well as 1,600 of those. And that should only give us 1/20th of that. So divide by 10, 160 divided by 2, 80. We only get 80 modules out of that, actually. That's not great. And that has been storing up for a while, so... maybe we do need more meat production. I'm just curious. Are there other ways than puffer farming to make meat? Biters can make meat as well. Wait, what are we doing with meat from the biters when we butcher them? Do we not butcher them? Do we not get meat from some of this stuff? Oh no, we can... we're only getting the raw crystal thingies. How do I do this in the best way? This... so yeah, this recipe we don't get meat out of. We do with another recipe, but that's when then we get less crystals out. So never mind that. Puffers. We can get meat from fish, but I don't really feel like going to fish farming again. So I think we should just scale up puffer farming. Do we need more hatcheries as well? It seems to me that we have too many yellow and green eggs. So maybe that is needed. We don't have too many gaseous puffer eggs, right? No, that's in the negative. Okay. So let's do that. Just crystal, good. You have already delivered some stuff, right? I think so. Oh, we actually stopped that, so no, it didn't. That's spiders, we need to go further. Good, we do have puffer refugiums. I still think we're gonna need the train here though. So where did we send that? To here. Let's come up here first. And we need to send it actually. Dang it, I always forget that. Good. So, our gaseous puffers. are being bred down here at the moment, I believe. 2 gaseous puffers in, 2 gaseous puffers out, plus 75% chance of an egg. Is that actually the best way to do that? If I want this from an egg, can't do anything more specific than this, I guess. We always get byproducts. We can use some of our blue and red puffers to make more gaseous puffers if we wanted to, but I don't think we want to do that. We should just do more of this. And then butcher any extras we get, because again, that's also meat. Yep. Good, and that is what we're doing here, so we should just scale on this. Unless there's differences in these setups, but I don't believe there are. And this is basically self-sustainable. If we breed more, we can... well, we get more eggs that we can hatch to breed even more. And then we can butcher some of it. Maybe we should actually expand upwards instead of downwards, because we have a lot more space up here that is close to everything. Now I'm starting on this, so let's just finish this part at least. Good. So let's start with that. We do have logistics zone stuff in this, so that's good. And how many robots did we have here? 635, what a great number. Why are these all full? Come on. $650, $750. Is 2,000 logistic bots maybe a bit too much here? Nah, especially not if we're scaling up more. We might need to scale up our artificial buffer atmosphere production. Which is done here from acid gas. Wait. This is not supposed to be able to get rid of all its buffer atmosphere. Unless there was never any in here. That would make sense. That was a lot. Okay. Empty that out. Good. I think we have made this mistake a couple of times now. Because this is not running either. That is... I think that is the first one we did, and we made sure that it was working, and then we just copy-pasted it without fixing it. Just needed to go... like that. And now that should be fine, hopefully. How's this being limited? Is it by this? No. By this? No. Do we have an overflow valve right here? Yes. Okay. Good. Do we have any more of these anywhere that are not working? So this is where we are. Fixed that, fixed that. We have this, that's running. And that seems to be it. Oh. For these to run, we do need to make sure that we have enough acid gas. We do have 2,000 bottles. And this is where we make acid gas. We are currently output limited here because we have too many bottles. Yes. Same thing there. Good. Should give this stuff to the robots instead. To the networked robots. Stop giving me back this stuff. Nothing from in there. We don't have this many beacons here. Should we just go and fetch that? Low tier beacons at least. Let's try. I will just leave most of these modules here though. So if we need another 108 of those, we need 216 modules. We already had that, but I do think I just want to bring more. Oops. That's a lot of beacons. Wait, no, we don't have any on the train, but I might still be requesting them to a chest right here. No, but we had some. And then some more modules. I'll just take some productivity as well. That wasn't a lot. Do we have those over here as well? Yeah, we still have some stored there. Lots and lots of modules, good. Do we have the 100 and some? We only have 106, we need 108. But I think I saw some that we could remove from other setups. Or we could just remove a couple from the new setups. Doesn't matter too much. So why do we have these if they're not powered anyway? And not even hitting anything. Good. Now that should mean that we again get too many eggs and we need to scale up our hatching. But I'm not sure how well we scaled that up. Also, we now have 1,000 gaseous buffers available. So these butcheries can't keep up anymore. Curious if it fits in any of these. Nope. How about hatcheries? Now all of our logistic bots are working again, that's a good sight. That should only be until some of these chests have been filled with stuff, I would think. Our hatching of other things can't keep up, so red, green and yellow buffers seem to be going up in how much we have stored. And that's okay for now, until it becomes a problem, so let's just go and solve it right away. Do we have more of those anywhere? Oh, we actually have a lot of blue hatching. Oh, and blue wasn't a problem, never mind. It's red, yellow, and green. These can be scaled up by themselves, I guess. And then green. Is that one machine really everything we have hatching green? No, wait, what? Alright. Reds. Where are reds hatched? Yeah, we have plenty. But still not enough. But we're also doing farming for red somewhere, right? That makes atmosphere. So maybe we aren't. I thought we were, but probably not. So if we have 3100 of these, and we're not even limiting how many we put in, then we do need more of those as well. Could obviously beacon all of this to make it faster. And maybe we should. Yeah, rising in gaseous puffer eggs now. Right? No, wait, no, not eggs. The actual gaseous puffers. These are not really doing that much here. Those was actually needed. Okay. With one beacon affecting these, we get 20% crafting speed. No, that's not right. Yes, it is. That's not that. It's better than nothing. Don't really have enough of these right now to spam them, so this will have to do. Of course it's on the side where we don't have power, dang it. Seem to be staying around 1000 gaseous buffers, so maybe our butchery is good enough. Especially since some of these are not getting any. Why though? Oh, because we're still low on robots. So do we actually need more than 2000? I guess so. $22.50. Have problem with input down here anywhere? No. Maybe. Yeah, some of these are not running. because of the robot deck. Oh. I don't really understand how we can have that many robots working, but... we have a lot that are just sitting at one charging point somewhere. Not that I see. So they are just very busy. Okey-dokey. You are almost full. Let's have you go away. I'm really gonna go and grab more robots. Feels like way too many already. I guess we should. So I don't really see this calming down unless we actually get enough meat at some point. Are we really low on robots? It's becoming a theme that we just need so many things, and I bet you it's just because of advanced circuits. Robot production. Need tier 3, need tier 3 frame, if I could speak. Or is that tier 1? I don't even know. Frames need advanced circuits, yes. Not producing advanced circuits locally anymore? Think? No, that's not silver. What is that? Plastic. We have a plastic problem again. Is that because of catalysts in some way? Wait, that's not a plastic problem. Except that we don't get plastic in from the train anymore. This is stuck somewhere. For advanced circuits, surprisingly. So we need these trains to not sit here forever. That should help some things along. Then we should be getting some red circuits in here at least. And since I can't grab a lot of robots, we should really go work on red circuits instead of working on buffers for modules. But modules would just help with advanced circuits, so yeah, it's a circle. We maybe have a bunch of robots right there, yes. Where is the plane? 2750 for now. Sure. And do we have enough of all of our fluids? We have enough buffer atmosphere. 1800 bottles. We have 1600 acid gas bottles. So that should all be good. Unless some of the setups that are just having it as a byproduct is backed up on it. But they shouldn't be. Not sure if those 150 it says that are not working, if that's actually correct. Or if they're just stuck at a charging point or something. But we do actually have some in these. Good, so we have enough robots now, it seems. Where are our puffers? We have too few puffers again now. How did that happen? The butchery shouldn't really be able to empty the system entirely. I don't think, at least, since they're only requesting 20 each. And I guess that's more than 500 anyway. If they were all running at the same time. But we should be building them up pretty fast then. But, no, those are supposed to be stopped when we have enough, so that's fine. It's so difficult to get through all of this, dang it. Through this stuff. Are these all running? Yes. Are hatcheries all running? Yes, mostly. At least the gaseous buffer ones. So how are we not building up a bigger supply of gaseous buffers? Well, they are above 0 now, at least. Using red buffers for acid gas or atmosphere farming, right? Yes, atmosphere at least. We should still be allowed to butcher the 35,000 red things we have, and blue ones. We have a blue butchery there, and here, but no red ones, really? No, red cover. And you're only allowed to work with enough of those. You are correct, good. Okay. You still have butcheries, they are coming. So hopefully they will be going down in numbers soon too. Not sure what the 2000 robots were doing before, but now we only have 1500 working. Which is still a lot, of course, but at least it's not the full 2700. You really are not getting filled that fast. I just want to see the numbers between how much to get meat here. From just this, maybe. If we wanted 100 meat per second, we need to hatch these, or farm them, I guess. Yeah, that's a lot of those needed. Maybe this is also way too big a number, let's be honest. And we can butcher these as well. And hatch these. And hatch those. And hatch these. And butcher them. And matrix solve. Still a lot of machines needed. This is about what we have, I think. Maybe a few more. Meat. So that is about 150 per second. Is that right? $1,000 per minute divided by 3600. What? No, divided by 60. I'm confused. So divided by 10 is 100, divided by 6 is what, 16 or something per second. Then why does this say something else? Is my math just bad? I'm sure it is. 1,000 divided by 60. No. Oh, is the number for 10 seconds for some reason. Meat. I'm not entirely sure about this. Or is that over 5 seconds, maybe? Probably is. And then this is over a minute, so those two should be identical, though they're not entirely. And 10 minutes should be 10 times higher. Yes, okay. It makes sense. Sometimes. We're making some amount of meat. It's just not as great as I would like. This can still make some biters, I guess. Still have a bunch from the last train. Okay. So maybe I'm just trying to produce more than I need, which is always good. But again, we could just scale higher. I'm not sure why I'm just talking about everything instead of just scaling everything. Just want to be sure that we can just scale this further. We need gaseous buffers. We're making that from this. We need beans. Do we have enough beans? We have 2,000 beans. That's not a lot. And the train is not full yet, so we will actually run out of beans. Maybe that is our main problem here now. Bean production. As it was just the last warehouse we had any in, right? Yes, only this one. Plus that chest. So bean production is our new bottleneck for this part. But maybe we should go and actually have a look at electronic circuits soon. Not that one. Advanced circuits. And silver. No, transistor. What? Transistors needed silver. Yes. Silver is just too slow. You go to module. Where do we want to put our time? More of this? No, we would need more beans first. So beans or scaling silver. I guess those are the two options right now. I do want to go to beans though before I forget that it is a problem. Before we do that though, I do want to go to biters and just scale up the queen production thing. Because we do have some... No, we only... Really? We only have one extra queen at this point. Well, I'm still gonna put one more down. How are we doing with these queens? There we have plenty. Good. And then beans. And I guess we will need our train at some point here. Farming. Go. So where do we get beans from again? It can't be from mashed potatoes, no. It must be from some big eucalyptus. Yes. If we upgraded the farms here, maybe that would just be a lot better. Strongly in a swamp environment. So I think swamp farms are just twice as fast, right? Go away. Crafting speed 2, crafting speed 1. Yes. We could also just scale it. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.